What's going on, you bunch of damn dead batteries? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, and today I'm going to bring you guys with an outrageously dependable Diecast to review, as already I got 2 puns in this review already, and my lord, I apologize for the major cringe alert. I'm just a little excited and electrified to do this review. Alright, what the hell with it. Today we're reviewing Diecast review, sponsored by my good friends at Circle B Diecast. Make sure to use that promo code OBBYT to get $5 off shipping on the next purchase, and like I said, you guys spent $30 or more, so if you buy this Diecast like 3 or 4 times, if I can do my math right, or 5, I mean, who knows, buy this Diecast as much as you want, because it is an absolutely banger of a paint scheme. This is on possibly Kyle Busch's last ever Interstate Batteries car for 2022 in his Toyota Camry for Geo Gibbs Racing. So yeah, this is the iconic paint scheme that has a nice little twist to it, and let me just say, guys, Interstate Batteries did another fantastic job, Diecast. They made another great paint scheme, and like I said, this is the last time that we are going to see the Interstate Batteries Diecast for Kyle Busch. I mean, we are also going to be getting Mark Truex Jr.'s Interstate Batteries card that he, of course, had a good run at New Hampshire, and possibly also maybe Ty Gibbs as well, possibly for the Xfinity Series, but we probably will be seeing this car again next year with Ty Gibbs taking over the ride. But for now, guys, to fill the void, let me say this is just a absolutely amazing paint scheme, guys, and one thing in particular, guys, they brought back the red number 18. Holy crap. You guys did it. Major Bobby Labonte vibes are coming into this review, guys. But anyways, let's go kick off the Sidecast review and the official unboxing of Kyle Busch's 2022 Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry. And alrighty, guys, we got this Diecast out of its box, and my god, like I just said in the introduction, man, the Interstate Batteries Diecast, my lord, for the past 2 years now, and now the 3rd year in a row, this is still a hell of a paint scheme, guys. I mean, oh my lord, guys. the lightning green that we get right here on this car is just even better in person. It's not as bright as my camera is showing you guys it, but you guys could tell this thing is very eye-catching. I had the absolute privilege to see this car at the Daytona Coke Zero Sugar 400 race. That was supposed to be a night race, but it went on to a morning race, but it still was really cool. Unfortunately, Kyle Busch didn't have the best luck in that car, guys, and especially also, and yeah, I think that's all I gotta say about this car, guys. Is actually, I mean, Kyle Busch has had a lot of, pretty bad luck in this car, guys. I mean, but his first 2 runs, guys, yeah, I think he already drove this car for 5 races already. But of course, he always debuts his paint scheme at the Fontana race. So, I think he started 3rd in this car and finished 14th. So he had a decent run, didn't lead any laps, but it was the start of seeing another cool paint scheme. But hey, anybody who's a big fan of that Fontana race, guys, we also do got Kyle Larson's Fontana win that just came out in the 164 scale. And I also do got Bubba Wallace's Wheaties card that I just reviewed. So if you guys were at that Fontana race, then this is going to be another car to get in your collection, along with Joey Logano's AAA car. So a lot of cool paint schemes already came out for that race, because that race was a banger, to say the least. But I think he also debuted this. He also ran this paint scheme for 4 more other races. I think Talladega, the first Talladega race, which I think he finished 3rd in, which, I mean, Kyle Busch had a good shot of winning that race. But we do got ourselves another Lionel moment. You can see right there, we do got ourselves a noticeable paint chip right there on the where that Toyota grill is. So, I mean, yeah, that's probably on the factory's fault. Probably after they applied the decal, it must have chipped off during the shipping process and shit like that. But still is a cool paint scheme, guys. One thing I love about these Interstate Batteries car, guys, and first of all, guys, they brought back the classic Interstate Batteries logo, guys. As you guys know, last year's they just had the Interstate Batteries, a logo, that, like, the wording and then the logo on the bottom. But here they brought back the Interstate Batteries logo that we all know and love. And let me tell you what, this car kind of is giving me a lot of Bobby Labonte vibes. It really does. I mean, growing up as a NASCAR fan from like 2001 and so forth, they really just nailed out the ballpark with this, guys. And you got, like, this nice lime green, I guess you could say that, and the lightning strikes are just absolutely beautiful, guys. You get different shades of like a very faint yellow right there, and then some white. I mean, just so much going on with this car, guys. It's not even funny. Look at this. There's even detail right here, which usually you don't really see detail right here during the front vanless of this car, and the nice curvature we got right there, and the red outline where that is right there, because that's a Toyota Racing Design branding. But yeah, Kyle Busch also had some pretty bad hits in this car, guys. I mean, I'm looking at the Michigan race that happened, when Cindric and what was it, I think JJ Yaley or some racing driver just decided to become really freaking slow and clog up the middle and caused a huge wreck with Austin Cindric, and Eric Almirola got loose, and then Kyle Busch got into that. And then, of course, very, very recently, I mean, like I mentioned, what happened at Daytona, Kyle Busch didn't have a good run in this car either. And then As far as I know, I think well, he had a decent run in this car, guys. I think he finished 10th. I think he didn't crash out I thought I thought he did. I'm thinking about the past. If we call remember that 2009 Daytona race where Kyle Busch nearly won at Daytona, but heck, he got turned out the last lap. But heck, everyone has a good time when Kyle Busch always wrecks out. I mean, oh my lord. That was just crazy. I mean, especially what happened at Darlington, guys. Can you believe all the fans going ape shit when fucking like in a good way? Like the whole crowd was in an uproar when Kyle Busch's car blew up. I mean, it was just insane, dude. And then of course, what recently happened at the Texas race, he blew a tire, like his left rear, which Goodyear tires. I guess you say Goodyear tires are not that quite dependable or outrageously dependable. But yeah, Interstate batteries, guys. Let me tell you what, we do have these batteries at where I work at, and they are definitely dependable. They definitely are. I mean, we haven't had any issues with their quality control compared to what Lionel does. But get back to the diecast, guys. One thing I really like about this is that I'm glad that they there's like as you can see, there's so much going on with this paint scheme, guys. They added the yellow lightning, which gives me a lot of like JJ Yeley vibes, which I know no one doesn't really want to remember that, but like JJ Yeley and the early days of Kyle Busch when he drove the 18 Interstate Batteries car. But I love that. That's so cool, man. The yellow really just brings this. It just brings so much to this car, guys. I'm not the biggest fan of the side skirts, but I understand all the side skirts are black. I kind of wish, because it kind of restricts the paint scheme, but I am aware that all that's that. You can see right there, a very, very empty looking B post. I mean, you see that's where most all the Mars sponsors are, and we got Rowdy Energy. That's a great energy drink. Make sure to check out the link in the description to get yourself, a few dollars off on Rowdy Energy, and it is some good shit. We got DeWalt, M&M's. Gonna miss seeing that sponsor in NASCAR. We got some more Ream. A lot. This thing is loaded with sponsors, but I love how they put the Interstate Batteries logo right there, guys. Absolutely perfect. It kind of looks like they took some inspiration from the NASCAR Heat Pro League, guys, when they had the 18, when they had the numbers in the back of the quarter panel, guys. This kind of took some inspiration to it, but I think this looks so much better. And you see just so much going on with this paint scheme, guys. But I like that they added like a darker and bolder outline to the Interstate Batteries logo, and also the 18, guys. It might look kind of weird, but dude, it really makes this thing pop. Then coming on the back, we got just Interstate, because just in case you guys know, we are not in the damn interstate like I-4. That's a major city, the major road we're in Orlando, which is always a wreck fest. I mean, good lord. They call it is the deadliest highway in the nation, and I believe that. But I've survived so far. We got Toyota Camry. We got some Bible quotes right there. I am second. Well, Kyle Busch is definitely more than second. I mean, he has out of the playoffs, sadly, in his final year with Joe Gibbs Racing. We do got some quality issues right there. But let's see. Has anyone got a Sharpie? I would absolutely love to have a Sharpie to go along with this. And my good buddy Robbie Noonan is just calling me. So, nice little cameo for, good old Race Day 2011. He always likes to make some cameos when I do some diecast reviews. So, shout out to, my best friend and the legend. And then right here, we got all the B-Post sponsors right here. I didn't realize some of these I didn't even notice were even Kyle Busch sponsors, like Breathe Right, and then some others right there. Kyle Busch, Outrageously Dependable, which looks a little small, but we got more lightning strikes right there. So we're looking at lightning, after, recovering from a hurricane, but that's what you are when you're a Floridian. And coming on the back right here, we do got ourselves a lot of just, the same details that we got as the other side, but dude, this thing is just such a masterpiece, guys. And I'm kind of surprised this car hasn't sold out yet, guys. I mean, I thought most of the Kyle Busch diecasts we're gonna wait, we're gonna, like dry up in value, but I know the M&M's diecast will. But now let's go into the side-by-side comparison of the Interstate Batteries car from, last year, which I do have the metal chassis version of this, so of course people will be like, whoa, this car looks way different. Well, yeah, but and a lot of people who probably still are not new, who are new to the metal chassis diecast, from 2021, guys, they actually had metal chassis diecast with rubber tires, but for the next-gen cars, they're just metal chassis. Of course, this is plastic, but I'm not planning to get any more metal chassis diecast. If you guys want to see any more metal chassis diecast reviews, the only one I did review was the Kyle Larson 2022 car, but that's all I'm planning to get. But see what I mean, guys? They made this Interstate Batteries logo a little bit bigger, and they got rid of this, which I don't mind. That looks cool. But you see what I mean, guys? The green is toned down a little, but it's not like so toned down where it's so dull. I mean, yeah, it does look a lot more duller when you're looking at this. I mean, the last 2 years, this paint scheme was so damn bright. I think it was just as bright as the freaking Menards cars. So they did tone it down. But you know what, guys? They were able to give this car a little more shadow. I guess a lot more of a gradient. And some people might consider it as a downgrade, but let me tell you what, guys, I think it looks I can't really say. I mean, both can I just say both schemes look cool, guys? But I think you can see the lightning strikes a little bit more on this diecast compared to this. They kind of fade into the background. This right here kind of looks like Kyle Busch just came out of storm. He's just ready to cross some ruckus right here. Kyle Busch is like, all right, I think I got things under control. But all the sponsors, man, are absolutely loaded. And just, I don't know, guys. I also noticed as well that the green outline right there, it's not present on the 2022 car, which that maybe that's the main reason why it just sticks out so much more. And of course, the big difference as well is that we got the red 18. I kind of wish the red 18 was all over the car, but that would just be so perfect. But just, yeah. And I don't know why they decided to put a space right here where it says outrageously dependable compared to right here. I mean, maybe it might look a little cluttered or they couldn't fit it in. But that's probably the only thing I criticize. And then coming down to the back right here, of course, you know, really big differences with the sponsors and all that. But yeah, the shade is a lot more, I don't know, kind of reminds me like a Shrek green, you know what I mean? Especially right here, you get different shades right here. You got like a lime green and then like a dark green. So much different variants of green on this car. It's not even funny, but like I said, the addition of the yellow looks really cool, and it's quite subtle, to say the least. But I just wish the side skirts were all colored in. I mean, I don't know. I probably would say the 2021 scheme is probably still my favorite just because of just how complete the paint scheme looks. The side skirts kind of ruin it for me on this diecast, but it still is a diecast I would highly recommend picking up. And who knows, we're probably going to have this diecast in a NASCAR Authentics way because we've had the last 2 years, and this one has been a very popular one, to say the least. But that's all I got to say about this diecast review of Kyle Busch's 2022 Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. Come subscribe, and this has been OBB. Catch you guys next time on another Next Gen review, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.